Are you drowning in budgeting apps that all claim to change your life, but you're still checking your bank balance 3 times before buying groceries? Like, you've got YNAB telling you to give every dollar a job like you're running a Fortune 500 company. Rocket Money charging you premium fees to cancel subscriptions you forgot about. And meanwhile, you just want to know if you can afford takeout this week without doing mental math. I was there, paying for YNAB, feeling guilty every time I didn't update my budget by 9 p.m., getting overwhelmed by all the categories and rules, and you know what? I quit. Then I found Quicken Simplifi, and I need to tell you something up front. This is not your parents' Quicken at all. So in this review, I'm walking you through exactly what Simplifi does differently, who it's actually perfect for, and whether it's worth the $36 a year, or if you should just stick with whatever you're doing now. Check the link in the description. I'll break down pricing in a sec, but spoiler, it's way cheaper than you think. All right, let's dive in. Okay, so real talk. I've been freelancing for about 4 years, which means my income is inconsistent. Some months I'm doing great. Some months I'm like, should I eat ramen again? Is that healthy? And for the longest time, I thought the answer was finding the perfect budgeting app. So I tried Mint first. You remember Mint, right? Free. Automatic. Seemed like the dream. Except Mint died. Like literally shut down in 2024. RIP. And before that, it was already falling apart. My bank would disconnect every other week. Transactions would show up twice. And the budgets? They were basically just suggestions. No real control. So then I moved to YNAB You Need a Budget. And look! YNAB has a cult following for a reason. It's powerful. But here's the thing, YNAB wants you to assign every single dollar a job before you even spend it. Which sounds great in theory, but in practice, I was spending an hour a week updating my budget, moving money between categories, feeling stressed because I went $5 over on coffee. And it's $14.99 a month if you pay monthly, or $109 a year. That's like $109 to stress myself out. Then there's Monarch money. Beautiful interface, really clean, great for couples, but you're paying $9.99 a month. That's $120 a year. And Rocket Money is cheaper at like $6 to $12 a month if you go premium, but honestly, Rocket Money is more about canceling subscriptions than actually budgeting. It's great if that's your main problem, but it's not a complete solution. So I'm sitting there thinking, is there something that just works? Something that doesn't feel like a part-time job? Something that doesn't cost me $100 a year? That's when I stumbled on Quicken Simplifi. And I was skeptical, because Quicken? That's like software your dad used in 2003 to balance his checkbook, right? But Simplifi is different. It's cloud-based, mobile first, and honestly, it's the least stressful budgeting app I've ever used. Alright, so I signed up for Simplifi. First year was $2.99 a month with a promo code I found. That's $36 for the entire year. After that, it goes up to $5.99 a month, but even that is way cheaper than YNAB or Monarch. I open the app, and the first thing I notice is it's clean. No overwhelming menus, no gamification, just a simple dashboard. I link my checking account, takes maybe 30 seconds. Then my credit card. Then my savings account that I honestly forgot existed. And here's where it gets interesting. Unlike YNAB, which makes you manually assign every dollar to a category before you can even start, Simplifi does it for you. It looks at your income, subtracts your recurring bills, rent, Netflix, phone bill, whatever, and then it tells you, hey, you've got $2,300 left to spend this month. That's your spending plan. And the cool part? It updates in real time. So let's say I buy lunch. I check the app. It automatically pulls the transaction from my bank, categorizes it as dining, and adjusts my spending plan. Now I've got $2,285 left. No manual entry, no assigning dollars to jobs. It just works. Now here's where Simplifi really shines compared to other apps. It has this thing called projected cash flow. So let's say I'm thinking about buying a new monitor. It costs $500. I can plug that into Simplifi's cash flow tool and it'll show me, okay, if you buy this today, here's what your bank balance will look like next week, next month, in 3 months. YNAB doesn't do this. Rocket Money doesn't do this. Simplify does. I also set up savings goals inside the app. I've got one for an emergency fund trying to hit $10,000 and one for a trip to Japan next year. Simplify tracks my progress automatically. Every time I move money into savings, it updates the goal. And it tells me, if you keep saving at this rate, you'll hit your goal in 14 months. Oh, and there's a watch list feature. This is clutch if you've got specific categories you tend to overspend on. For me, it's Amazon. I don't even know what I buy half the time. Simplify lets me create a watch list for Amazon, and it'll alert me if I'm spending too much. Like a personal finance coach, but less judgy. And one more thing, investment tracking. A lot of budgeting apps ignore your investments. Simplify doesn't. You can link your brokerage account, and it'll show you your portfolio value, cost basis, performance over time. It even pulls in real-time stock quotes. Is it as deep as something like personal capital? No. But for most people, it's more than enough. So how does this fit into daily life? For me, I check Simplify maybe once a day. Usually in the morning, takes like 90 seconds. I scroll through the dashboard, see my spending plan, check if any weird charges showed up, look at my upcoming bills, and that's it. I'm done. Compare that to YNAB, where I was spending like 5 to 10 minutes per transaction making sure everything was categorized and reconciled. Simplify is way more hands-off. There's a mobile app works on both iPhone and Android. It's fast, syncs instantly. I can check my balance while I'm standing in line at Target deciding if I really need another candle. There's also a web version, which I use when I want to run reports or look at my spending over the last 3 months. No Chrome extension though, which is fine. I don't really need one. Now, let's talk support. Simplify has phone support, live chat, and email support. I've used the live chat once when my bank connection got weird. They fixed it in like 10 minutes. Compare that to YNAB, which basically points you to their help docs and says good luck. And here's the thing, Quicken's been around since the 80s. Like, they've been doing this for over 40 years. So they're not gonna disappear tomorrow. That stability is weirdly reassuring. Oh, and they just added Kelly Blue Book integration for car tracking. So if you've got a car, Simplify will automatically update its value every month using real market data. Your net worth stays accurate without you lifting a finger. Okay, real talk. Pros and cons. Pros. 1. The spending plan is genius. It's not zero-based budgeting. It's not envelope budgeting. It's just, here's your income, here's your bills, here's what's left. Don't blow it. Simple. 2. It's affordable. $36 for the first year. $72 after that if you pay annually at $5.99 a month. That's half the price of YNAB, and way cheaper than Monarch. 3. Investment tracking is built in. Most apps charge extra for this or don't have it at all. Simplify includes it. You can see your stocks, crypto, retirement accounts all in one place. 4. The projected cash flow tool is a game changer. You can plan ahead without doing mental math or building a spreadsheet. 5. Clean interface. No ads. No clutter. Just your money. Cons. 1. It's not free. If you loved Mint because it was free, this might sting. But honestly, Mint's dead, so you're gonna have to pay for something. 2. Customization is limited. If you want to create 17 subcategories for groceries and micromanage every single dollar, YNAB is better. Simplify is more hands-off by design. 3. The investment tracking is good, but it's not great. If you're a serious investor who wants deep portfolio analysis, you'd probably want something like Personal Capital or Empower. 4. No bill negotiation. Rocket Money will actually call your cable company and negotiate lower bills for you. Simplify won't. It just tracks them. Who this is not for. If you're a hardcore YNAB person who loves zero-based budgeting and wants to assign every dollar a job, Simplify will feel too loose. If you want a 100% free option, Check out NerdWallet, or try the free version of PocketGuard, though PocketGuard's free tier is pretty limited now. If you need advanced business features like invoicing or payroll, you'd want Quicken Business and Personal instead, or something like QuickBooks. All right. Final verdict. Who should get Quicken Simplifi? You should get Simplifi if you want a budgeting app that doesn't feel like homework, are tired of YNAB's intensity or Monarch's price tag, want investment tracking and cash flow projections in one place, prefer automation over manual entry, just want to know, if you can afford something without opening a spreadsheet, who should skip it? Skip it if you want a 100% free option, though good luck finding one that's actually good. Love zero-based budgeting and want every dollar assigned, need business tools like invoicing or payroll, get business and personal instead. Already have a system that works and you're happy with it. For me, Simplifi hit the sweet spot. It's simple enough that I actually use it every day, but powerful enough that I trust it to manage my money. And at $2.99 a month for the first year, that's literally the cost of one coffee a week. It's a no-brainer. Here's what I'd say. Try it. They've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you hate it, you can get your money back. No risk. If you're coming from Mint, Simplifi has a data import tool. You can transfer everything over in like 5 minutes. If you're on YNAB and feeling burned out, Simplifi will feel like a vacation. Grab it through the link in the show notes. It helps support the podcast, and you'll get the same promo pricing I'm talking about here. And hey, if you're using Simplifi already, or you've got questions, drop a comment. I read all of them. All right, that's it for this one. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time.